What's up, everybody? Hat Creek, what's up, man? What's up, William? How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody, please excuse the mess. Can you hear me now, Hat Creek? Are we good? Hope everybody's doing good. So I got a customer that wants me to stain this big 36 by 36 inch planter box. So we're going to be staining that while we're on live here. Trying to get set up. Awesome. All right. Let me grab some stain real quick. What's everybody working on this weekend? Hey, Heidi, how's it going? Hope everybody's good. I don't know if you guys were hanging out with Ryan and Big Mex and the guys. David was on with 77 Rockets. I jumped on within the last few minutes. Trying to get out to the shop. I feel you, man. I've been at the beach all day, so I told my wife, I was like, when we get back, I need to go finish this order up and give it to the guy in the morning. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Glad everybody's doing good. It's raining here. Where you at, William? Hey, what's up, Julie? How y'all doing tonight? Staining this big 36 inch by 36 planter box. Tennessee, that's right. I'm doing great, Julie. I've been at the beach all day, a little tired, but I do need to get to stain tonight for a customer in the morning. So I'm gonna stain this for a little bit, hang out with you guys while I do it, and then enjoy our Saturday night together. So. Oh, man. Well, that's just great. My ticker is doing good. I'm on medicine. Been on medicine for the last month. I know they're going to keep it on me for about another month at least. So, other than that, everything should be doing good, I hope. Let me grab another glove real quick. Appreciate you asking, Julie. Yeah, I guess it's ticking all right. Hopefully no more scares, because that one was scary, I'll tell you. I don't really do much staining with a sponge, so hopefully, oh, this is going to go much faster than just a rag. Yeah, usually I have the rag to help me out. Never used the foam brush, but I see a lot of guys do it, and this is much faster. I can already tell. I've stained decks with a brush, but that was like a regular paintbrush. What are you guys working on this weekend? What are you building? Did y'all see the video I posted this morning? That was a really fun build. I made letters for my house numbers, and it turned out really, really good. Much better than I was anticipating. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have to scrap this video, but all in all, it was really fun and really, really easy. I ordered the bits online for I think like $30, $35 for 4 of them. All the bits I needed, and it was great. Wait a minute. I think who said it was raining? William? Was it? Who said it was raining? Yeah, William. I think we're supposed to get that rain tomorrow from you guys. Good to hear. My back doctor put this machine on me that's supposed to let bone growth around the device that they put in my spine. Well, that's good, Julie. I hope it really works out for you. I've got some back issues as well. I don't do construction anymore. I might be going back to construction. I haven't decided yet. I quit my job last week. I would love to do YouTube full time, but I just can't right now. But I sprained my back twice, and back problems are not fun at all. So I really hope that goes good for you, Julie. What's up, Brian? We got 77 rockets in the house, y'all. Yeah, William. So there's some things I would buy from Harbor Freight, and there's some things I will stay away from. I haven't had enough experience with power tools, and I've already got my drills and stuff from DeWalt and stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis and always have. So probably won't be switching to a Bauer or Hercules anytime soon. But the clamps and stuff from Harbor Freight, you just can't beat the price. I can buy 3 clamps for the same price I can go buy 1 at Lowe's. And so I can, if I break one, I can replace it 3 times before I buy 1 at Lowe's. And that's just my opinion. I've never had an issue with them. I know, I think it was 731 Rockets. Not Rockets. Sorry, Ryan. 731 Woodworks said that he had an issue with the bar clamps bending, and they're the same ones I have, and I've used these several times. I mean, hundreds of times, and I've never had an issue. So I think these foam brushes came from Harbor Freight too, actually. But yeah, there is definitely certain things I will buy from Harbor Freight, and then there is things I definitely stay away from, just as a comfort for myself. Make sure I'm not going to buy anything that I'm going to waste my money on, and I know it. about 6 foot routed sign. Nice, Charlie. Did you see the video I put out this morning was a hand routed sign, and man, that was really fun to build. I hope you enjoy it. If this is your first one, that was my first one, so I've got a few imperfections on it. I was telling my wife about it today. I said the bits are more like a triangle, and I use my straight cut bit to flatten everything out at the end, but you can still see some kind of squiggly lines in it from the other bits. I didn't go quite deep enough. I told her that I was going to go probably fix it off camera, and she's like, no, you should do a live or something and tell people how you thought about it and how you felt about it and why you're fixing it. So I thought it was a cool idea, so I might be doing that soon. But I called to give Ryan a call because I had an issue with mine. I started it and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't really think this all the way through, I don't think. And I called Ryan from makeawoodsign.com. I put his link in the description. So if you need any help with it, I would definitely check them guys out there. He was super helpful. And they're very informational on their videos as well. The wood on this side is just eating this stain up. Oh, wow, Charlie. Man, that sounds like it's got to hurt. I don't know if I have arthritis in my back. I definitely have arthritis in my hands. My hands hurt a lot. That's probably playing guitar my entire life. Yeah, 731 was using extreme pressure on them. What's up, Frank? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Good to see you, bud. Hope everybody's doing good on a Saturday night. I am glad I got this on a piece of plywood, not my shop floor, because I'm getting stain everywhere with this brush. Let's see. What's up, David? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Tighten those little ones. I haven't had that issue yet, William, with the aluminum ones, because I got the aluminum ones. But I do also probably over tighten the crap out of them. Way more than I should. But like I said, I haven't had any issues with them. I got a big wall full of them, and they've always done great with me. I make quite a bit of flags, especially cutting boards, stuff like that with them. Mainly what I use those for. Hope you're doing good, David. I know you said it's been like a month since you made a video, David. When's the next one coming out, man? I've been waiting. Yeah, Frank, William said it was raining where he's at in Tennessee. I think we're supposed to get it tomorrow. So I'm not excited about that, but I've got a really cool build for next week. You guys are going to be excited. I'm collaborating with another YouTuber. I just can't say who it is right now, but it's going to be a really cool video. What's up, Bill? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope you're doing all right tonight. I've got a big 36 by 36 planter box that a customer asked me to put together and pick up in the morning. He had clear instructions that he did not want brad nails. He wants everything screwed. He wanted stainless steel, but instead I did decking screws because I feel like that'll be a lot better than the stainless steel. But he said he wants it screwed, no brad nails, and stained a dark brown. So that's what he's getting. And this thing is a monster. A very big monster. I'm excited to be starting a new job next. I took next week off, so I'm going to be probably filming quite a few videos, just kind of ease some stress off of me for the next few weeks. But I do plan to post every week still. But I've got a new job I'm starting in 2 weeks, so I'm really excited about that. The job I just left last week, we work anywhere from 70 to 80 hours a week, every single week. So it's going to free me up a lot. This is going to be finally another 8 to 5. I'd say finally. It's been a long time since I've had one. But and I basically get to make my own schedule. So really excited about that. So it should be able to put me in the shop more and make more videos. I'd love to get to 2 videos a week instead of 1. It would be a great goal. So I'm going to try to work on that in the near future. I don't know if you guys want to see more of me or not, but if you're on the live here, I would hope so. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I've got a nice collection of bar clamps as well, William. Rain all day in Charlotte. It hasn't rained. Well, I don't know if it's rained here or not. We had hail last night here in Greenville. Steve. It was hailing pretty bad here at my house. Now I was 20 minutes down the road coaching my son's baseball team, and we had a dry game. We didn't have any issues at all. So, but my wife said it was coming down hard with the hail here and the rain. Her and the baby were here by themselves, so they had to hunker down in the bathroom for a minute. She said she thought that she heard a tornado outside. So I do have a spray gun, Brandon. Yeah. I do have a spray gun. I've never used it, actually. It's a Harbor Freight spray gun for like $70. I've never used it. I figured that'd be more for paint, and I don't know. I figured this way I get to hang out with you guys for a little while, so I don't mind it. Oh, Frank, that's a good idea. I actually do have some rollers. I'll probably grab one after I'm done with this side. I don't know. This isn't too bad. This isn't going too slow or anything, so I think I'm about to break this brush though. Yes, Julie, thank you. Tell them hit that like button. Tell them again. I have to build a 20 by 60 inch above ground planter soon. This is a, I usually do the 16 by 16s, but this one is a 36 by 36, Bill. Customer, I was trying to get him to do something a little bit different, but he was like, no, 36 by 36. He said he had a rose bush he wants to put in it. I don't know how he's going to configure a rose bush in here, but that is his problem tomorrow. 16 watching. Thanks, Brandon. Well, we're up to 18. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that, Brandon. Yeah, man, anytime y'all see something, please do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button and leave a comment. The more comments and interaction a video has, the more it pushes it out. So every little bit helps, guys. I really do appreciate it, more than you guys know. I told my wife today, I said the amount of likes and comments I got today are about neck and neck, and usually the likes do outweigh the comments, but they're pretty close today, so I hope it stays that way and helps push this video out. I'm definitely going to try to tackle the wood sign again that I made today for something else. That was, like I said, a really fun build. I bought the bits for it last week. So if I can come up with some other stuff, I am doing that for sure. Because that was a neat little deal there. And people are probably going to be getting those for Christmas next year. And like I said, Ryan over at makeawoodsign.com was super helpful to anything I needed. So you guys be sure to check them out. It's raining hell in 3 a.m. this morning in South Texas. Man, you guys have a lot of bad weather in Texas. I feel like there has been more bad weather this year or within the last like 2 or 3 years in Texas than I've heard about in a long time. I don't know. It could be me. I could be wrong on that. But the amount of bad weather I've heard of Texas having lately is just crazy. So I hope you're staying safe there, Brandon. I've only been to Texas one time, and I went to Dallas, and that was about 2 years ago. It was when I first started. It was for training for my job. I went there for 2 weeks, and first thing I said was, "Where is the deserts at?" When we were in Dallas, they're like, "Man, you ain't gonna find any deserts around here." Well, it was cool, man. Dallas was a cool spot. What's up, Kevin Ellis? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in. Use a spray gun. Just brush. That's what you need. A spray gun. Learn to use it. Yeah, Brandon. So I've used all the spray guns I've used are like for spraying houses, spraying walls. The one I got from Harbor Freight, I don't have high expectations for it. Let's just put it that way. After using a professional painter's gun as a professional painter sheetrock. But maybe soon I'll check it out. I didn't even think to put that in with the stain. But this thing is coming along. It is starting to look pretty nice. It's just so relaxing making those also in wood burning. Just lots of fun. Well, and right, Charlie? I love the scroll saw, man. I want to get a little better at that. My problem with the scroll saw is I always use material that's too thick for the scroll saw, and I think I'm going to do something killer with it. So if I can just remember to use some thinner material, I want to make one of those bandsaw boxes. I've been eyeballing those recently. I might do a video on that before too long. The problem though with my bandsaw is it's probably an electrical current thing because my whole shop is ran off of a drop cord from the house. Right now, I haven't got power out here yet, but every time I use the bandsaw, it seems to not be able to go through with everything. It'll start and then it'll completely stop. I can bind it up with a half-inch piece of wood, it seems like, maybe 3/4 inch. And I would blame it on just the bandsaw, but my drill press does the same thing. It binds up really easy and it'll cut off on me. Or not cut off, it'll stop on me what it's doing. So I need to get some electrical out here. I think I'm about to rip this foam brush completely in half. Yep, it has got a big old hole in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. We were 12.5 in over a year. 12.5 what, Frank? We're watching David Ryan on the YouTube channel. That's how I'm learning about palm router engraving. Yeah, I can. I got a laser over here from a sponsor. last week that I'm going to be pushing out. Hopefully next week, and that'll be the video will be out for that. I've never owned a laser until they sent me the small one on this side of me over here a couple weeks ago, and I like it, and it has definitely increased sales with the customization, but I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. Like I said, I do like it, and it is fun to use, but I did really enjoy making the hand-routed signs. Illinois weather's been drunk this year. So is North Carolina, Kevin. Big time. Appreciate it, Charles. Yeah, I didn't think about the spray gun, man. I'm hanging out low and slow right here with the brush. Hanging out with you guys. Heidi got a scroll saw. Nice. I got the what was it? Central Machinery from Harbor Freight. We were talking about Harbor Freight tools earlier. And that thing is a champ, man. It'll cut better than my bandsaw does. Which I just told y'all the issue I'm having with that. So could be the reason, but I do love the bandsaw. Excuse me, scroll saw. They are a fun little tool to have. I kind of want one a little bit bigger, because I've found myself a time or two cutting something too big, and it's got a pretty long arm on it, but I found myself where I needed to just a little bit more room. But for now, it'll do. I'm not complaining one bit. I do enjoy using that tool. The thing I've learned is I'll go and find something like off clip art or some kind of cartoon image or something and just trace that with the scroll saw. That's not to sell, because you can get copyright issues, but if I'm making something for myself or something like that, I'll grab a picture off Google. Cool rain. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, man. Frank, yeah, man, I'm sitting on a 5-gallon bucket. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I'm over halfway done, so at least with the outside. I'll probably switch to that roller here in a minute and make it go a little faster. You want a smaller one? I got one right here. Oh, appreciate it, Frank. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, man. Very much. William, I did a video a while back. It's called Spring's #1 Seller. I think I paid like $6 for the wood as fence pickets from Lowe's, and walked you right through the process of making one, man. "20-inch portal cable bought brand new." That's not bad, William. What let's see. This one is a this one's a 16-inch. The one I have is 16 inches. So yeah, 20 inches should be plenty. So, because like I said, with the 16, I find myself a few times I've ran out of room on it. Needed just a little bit more room, so 20 should be plenty. If you're new into the chat, thank you guys for coming to hang out. Please hit that like button. Join in the comments if you're not already. Let's hang out. Ask me a question. Tell me to go screw myself. Whatever you want to do. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Saturday night, though. Heidi and William, I've been debating on doing another giveaway. I know you guys were some of my winners last time. Hope you're enjoying what you got. The guitar bookends I made a few weeks ago in a video. Since I've been a musician my entire life, and that's what I've been known for, I'm thinking about doing those as giveaways, kind of like Bearded Viking does the jewelry boxes. What do you guys think? Should I do it? It's a goal for me to buy a scroll saw. I want a bandsaw also, but not sure what size to buy. Any advice? I'm gonna save for it. I would definitely go with a 20-inch scroll saw if you can. I got mine from Harbor Freight though. It was the 16-inch. It's not bad. It's great for starting out, Brandon. If that's what you're just want something to learn on. And I mean, I do way more to learn on mine. I use mine all the time. So it's a great machine, and it's probably going to be one of the best for affordability, I would say. Yeah, Marketplace. Definitely check out Marketplace. You're not going to find a better deal on Marketplace. The problem I have in Marketplace is I sell a lot on Marketplace, but every time I go to buy something, it looks way better in them pictures than it does in person. And I try, when I do my listings, I want to make sure they're, I have like a 5-star rating on Marketplace for selling. So I want to be true and honest to what I'm getting rid of or selling. And I've shown up and people just have dog shit and expect me to pay for it. And I'll leave. But it could be a little disheartening. Or the big problem I have is all of the tools I want for killer deals are like 3-4 hours away from me, and Marketplace apparently doesn't know where I live exactly because they keep giving me shit that's 4 hours away. And I'm like, well, by the time I spend the gas for that, I can just go buy it new at the store. But if they give me, if some people would have some killer deals close to my house like they do 3-4 hours away, I'd be loaded with tools. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to walk in here because I've found some really cool stuff, especially about 3 hours away in like Richmond, Virginia, 3-4 hours away in Richmond, Virginia. Man, I've seen crazy deals. I mean, they're giving tools away, big tools. Like they've had big table saws and stuff for like $300, like a big Delta. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And every time I've messaged one of those, they are already sold for sure. Because it would be nice to get my hands on some of those. The small laser engraver. I got that from Jinmitsu. They sent it to me a few weeks ago. The video I did, let's see. I posted a link in the description today for it offline. I think it's about $300, $299. I think it was, William. Well, that thing is nice too. I really like that smaller laser. I haven't really used the big one much yet, but because I have to get a different. I'm using a different software on the big one. Yeah, I'm like Charlie, man. I would definitely recommend the 20-inch. You'll run less problems like I have with the running out of room on it. A 12-inch bandsaw. That is I got one of these tabletops here. I want a big bandsaw. I want a big bandsaw and a saw stop. Those are my next two big purchases. We need to get together, Frank, because I've been in the music business for, how old am I? I'm going to say 28 years because I've been on stage since I was 2 and I'm 30 now. My granddad had a classic country band. I don't know if you've ever heard the story, but my granddad had a classic country band and hold me up to the microphone at 2 years old, and we'd sing like Keith Whitley and Merle Haggard and stuff like that. And I've had my own band. I played with him. I did that. I used to pretend to beat on the ukulele when I was 2. And then when I was 7, he taught me the basics on guitar. So I kind of took it from there. And then I started my own shows at 9 years old. I would have little time slots at places and play at 9 years old. And then kind of fell in and out of it between 9, 14. Then I was 16, 17, 18. I really got into it. When I was 18, I started doing music full time. By the time I was 19. I did music full time till I was about 24, I think it was, 23 or 24. So about 5, 6 years ago I started. No, 6, 7 years ago I quit doing music full time. I was doing great. I was paying for my bills, and then I had extra money left over, so that was always good. But when Boondock Jr. came into the picture, I was like, well, I can't really be couch hopping anymore. I didn't really couch hop, but I always rented a house from a room for somebody each year, mainly in Outer Banks. And so I quit doing it full time, but I still play music most weekends. I haven't played as much the last year or two. About the last year or so, because of baby Boondock, I wanted to, take a little time off to get him ready. But I am now back in the music business, full blast, and have quite a few shows coming up. So we need to get together, Frank. Play drums and sing. That's what Boondock Jr. wants to do. Boondock Jr. has a full-blown jazz kit in his bedroom that I play sometimes. I'll go in there and hijack it from him. And we have a good time. So a good fun thing some of my band members do, like I know enough on drums to get me in trouble. So we do a really long song. I do a mashup with like 12, 15 songs in one at the end of the night sometimes. And the bass player and the lead guitar player will switch places. Me and the drummer will switch places. He'll play my guitar. I'll play his drums. We have a good time with it. And people go nuts over that stuff. Let's see. Well, marketplace can be crapshoot for buying. Yeah, Charlie, man, it's been hit or miss, but I try to stay away from marketplace if I'm buying something used, like a tool or something. Now, if I wanted something like a planter box, yes, by all means, I would look at that along with Etsy and stuff, personally. But some of the stuff I've bought, I've got it back home, and I plug it in and it does not work, and it's a real big letdown. The Jeep marketplace. Oh yeah, I just had to buy a car recently, and because the day I went to the hospital, I left my truck at a gas station, and my dad had to go grab my truck for me, and he was going to take it home. Well, he got about 2 miles down the road, and my transmission went out on the truck. So while I'm in the hospital, that's going on in the background. So we got it back here and found out the transmission went out. So I needed something right then, and I've been looking at cars for a while because my job that I just quit last week was mostly driving. I mean, 99% driving. So my new job is going to consist of a lot of driving. So I needed something better on gas anyways, because I was probably spending $400 a week in gas on my truck. Because it costs anywhere from $65 to $85 a week to fill that thing up. And, $60 to $85 per tank. And I was filling it up just about daily. At least once, if not twice. But I was looking on Marketplace. I ended up going with a brand new car, but I looked on Marketplace for a bit, and I went and looked at 3 cars from 3 different people, and they were all on their last leg once I got there. The wind's picking up. I can hear it. So we're supposed to get some rain, just like you guys, here soon. We bought my son a guitar. That wants me to take in. I think I'm standing. I can hang on his wall. I'm not sure what to make. Right now, I'm making awful steering. Still trying to figure out. Brandon, if you have a router, man, you can take a piece of wood, a small piece, like probably I don't know, like a 6x6 or something, and I'll show you. They sell guitar hangers like this in the store for like 20 bucks or 30 bucks. But it's a small piece of wood. If you can see that right there, you can get that at Harbor Freight for like $2. And screw it into that piece of wood, and it's going to be the same damn thing that you're going to spend $30 on at the music store doing it that way. So that's what I would recommend. I've done that several times and saved a lot of money and make my own. I hope that helps, Brandon. Oh, that's cool, man. The stairs are going to have drawers. That'd be pretty cool. A mini closet. Is it all underneath the staircase? Like where Harry Potter lives? 12-inch Craftsman bandsaw on Marketplace for $75. That's not a bad deal, William. All right, William. I'm down, man. So I try to go to Nashville a few times, every few years or so. Every 2-3 years, I try to get out to Nashville. Sorry, guys. That was bothering the shit out of me. But I try to get out to Nashville a few times a year. So what sucks is I have been offered so many jobs on Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee, and I have yet to be able to take one. I would move out there in a heartbeat, but still isn't quite feasible for me right now. Not yet. Oh yeah, this roller right here is the way to go. I wish I thought about this sooner. Thank you to whoever told me to use a roller. I think it was Frank. I figured the brush would be a little faster than it was, and I didn't know it was going to rip in half on me. So you're William, I'm trying to look and use tools in the marketplace and try and sell them for the same price. Tools. I'm gonna say, wait, Brandon. I'd rather buy it new. I'm sure everybody would, but if I buy it new, I know it works, and 9 times out of 10, you at least have some kind of like 90-day warranty or something on it. So I'd rather spend a little extra money and make sure it's gonna work. Now I have bought tools off Marketplace, that bandsaw and the drill press, and I've got a plunge router too that came from Marketplace. They all came from the same guy. He was all of it for like 125 bucks, and I got like 2 other tools with it. But it was well over $1,000 worth of tools, and he gave it to me for like 130 bucks. So I was not complaining there. And like I said, the drill press, everything I made sure he plugged it up before I left. Everything worked fine. So, and if it didn't, he let me know about it. That's the deal. That's the best thing about it. He had some more tools that he was like, this doesn't work, but so I left him there. But everything I got worked and Still works great. So. Bearded Viking, what's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Jeep from my Pro Child. Gotcha, William. This is a nice looking Jeep from what I can see. It's very tiny from right here, but it looks nice. I'll have to check it out, though. Oh, man, Julie, that sounds good. Some strawberry jam. I would love to make my own jelly. My wife's really big into making her own stuff. She told me yesterday that she went to Amazon and bought a sewing machine. She wants to learn how to sew. So that's what she's about to start doing next. But she makes her own bread. We do a lot of our own bread and stuff. Well, she does our own bread. I'm not even gonna take credit for that, but it's really cool. It's a lot more healthy too. Just some small things she decides to take on. Bearded Viking in the house, everybody. Roasted Hemp Company. I'm gonna check it out, William. Like I said, I try to get out to Nashville, Tennessee every few years. And it is well overdue. So I'll definitely check that out and see if I can get down there. I'd like to book some shows while I'm down there, so that'd be perfect. Everybody, please be sure to like the video, like the chat. We have 18 still in here, so if you're in here, like I said, feel free to ask me a question. Hang out, tell me how much you hate my videos, whatever you want to say. I can take constructive criticism. I can't talk. Well, Julie, I would love to have that strawberry jam recipe if you don't mind. You can email it to me at boondockbuilds@gmail.com. I would love to try it out. I'm a big Reese's Cup fan, and I saw that Reese's has started making peanut butter cups with, thank you, Julie, with jelly in them. And my curiosity got the best of me the other day, and I tried it out. And it tastes just like a regular Reese's peanut butter cup. I didn't really taste much of a difference in it, but it was interesting. I tell you, next time I am going to spray this thing, though. This guy's getting his money's worth out of this box, I tell you. This bucket's getting hard on my butt. Yeah, it's like watching stain dry. Yeah, thank you, Frank. I appreciate it, man. The roller is definitely faster, man. This thing is looking really good, I will say. I kind of like the dark stain on this. there goes that. I knew it was only hanging on by a thread. I was waiting for it. What we got here? Yeah, the Reese's are good, William. These are treated, Brandon. We don't really have cedar pickets where I'm at. They are just not getting them in. And if I wanted to buy regular cedar boards like I did in the video that I put out this morning, that was going to cost me way more than I charge this guy. So I had to do treated, unfortunately. But he wanted it stained, and I'm going to seal it up for him too. So make sure everything is good to go with it. And I told the guy it was treated. He was cool with it. So I'm going to peanut butter chocolate fudge. Man, y'all are making me hungry for a sweet tooth, Frank. I will go in to the store here in just a minute, probably, and be getting me something like that. A little chocolate snack or something. Since they put me on this medicine, and I haven't been able to drink on the weekends, these are all alcohol free or zero alcohol. My sweet tooth has been killing me. And I have never been a big sweets eater. But last month or so, I don't know if it's the medication or what, but I have been tearing the sweets up. I missed. Hey, I appreciate it, William. I haven't really decided yet, Brandon. I haven't really decided yet. I'm probably going to have to seal it in the morning. I don't think I even have anything here. I didn't even think about it earlier when I went to Lowe's. But probably some kind of deck sealing or something to help keep it. What would you guys recommend to seal this up with? Just being curious. I'm thinking the deck stain. These are my first years really making these. I have a freezer full of Reese's. Ramon's not in here, so I can't really talk much about him. But Reno with Ramon, I think he's got a freezer full of Snickers. Got you, Frank. Appreciate you hanging out, man. I really do. Hope you guys have a good time tonight. Stay dry. I think you said it was raining there earlier, so appreciate it, Frank. Now, normally, I wouldn't really be worried about painting the inside of this, especially on the bottom, but this guy is really particular. That's a good idea, William. I went in there to Walmart the other day after Easter, and I was eyeballing that candy hard. But I was also trying to tell myself, you don't need it, you don't need it. Well, my brain won that one this time. Yeah, William, that's what I was thinking. Just William, not William Shoop. The clear Thompson's water seal. That's what I was thinking about. I haven't used the spray polyurethane. I've always used shellac, but I haven't used the polyurethane yet. Is polyurethane good for outdoors? I think it is, right? I can't remember. It's been a long day. I was up till like 2 in the morning finishing up that video so I can get it out today. And then we went to the beach today, and I'm a little red, which I tan really easy, so it's fine. But I've baked in the sun a little bit today, so it's been a long day. So the polyurethane, okay, yeah, it is for outside. So I thought you could use it on everything. Yeah, Brandon, that's why I haven't really decided yet. Probably the Thompson's clear. That's what I'll seal it with. I've never heard of shellac until I watched Daniel's at Bearded Viking. So I understand where you're coming from, man. And I've used that, and man, that stuff is nice. I put shellac on a lot of stuff now for interior projects. And it dries in like 5 minutes. It's perfect. Especially when you're trying to hurry up and finish your video. I use like mineral oils and stuff too. I'll use a cutting board oil on something in a heartbeat. When we got back to 8:30 and shoo, man, Heidi, that's a long day there. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna step outside for 1 second. All right. So we got here. And too many issues with it, but like everything, you may need to brush them every few years. Yeah, Charlie. Every few years, definitely need to freshen it back up. Or these really aren't that expensive to make. Just build a new one at this point. People like us that make stuff, we can build a new one. Polyurethane. Yeah, William, I haven't found any cedar pickets around Greenville. I've been to both Lowe's in town, and I haven't been able to find any. Checked several times. I've even went to a couple of the other Lowe's in surrounding areas, and I have not been able to find. I've probably been to 4 or 5 Lowe's and not been able to find any. I have not been as far as Raleigh, though. I've been as far as Rocky Mount. So that's in between here and Raleigh. For those of you that don't know the area. Brandon, I feel you, man. I feel like I have ADD sometimes, too. I'll start on something and then quickly get distracted. Yeah, all Ryan, you're still in here, man. I thought you dipped out a while ago. We got 77 rockets in the house, everybody. Yeah, I get the clear Rust-Oleum for quite a few projects. I did the guitars with that because it left a nice shiny gloss on those, and that's what I wanted. Pam came to check on me. Oh shit, what's up, Mike? Were you on earlier? Mike, I think I saw you were on, or was that last night? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Yeah, William, I'm in Greenville, North Carolina, so it's Eastern North Carolina. Oh, appreciate you hanging out, Ryan. Cone over. I think at least a good 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken, William. Gotcha, Mike. So this box is a 36 by 36. Appreciate that, Ryan. I hate that I didn't get on with you guys to the last minute tonight, but at least I did get to jump on. We went to the beach today. When we got back, I was like, oh man, Lowe's closes in an hour. I got to go get these pickets for the top of this thing so I can stain it tonight. I got the guy wanting to meet me in the morning. Yeah, I've seen them, Brandon. I just don't have any, man. This is like a trash bucket. I bought it as a trash bucket. I just haven't used it yet. Appreciate it, Dave. So I got another one right here. That's a 16 by 16. That's for another customer. I don't know if you guys can see it here. This is a 16 by 16, and it easily fits inside that one. The small one, the 16 by 16s, are the one I made in a video a couple weeks ago called Spring's #1 Seller. So if you guys want to make one, check that video out. Let me get fence pickets. You talking about it? Yeah, doing a fence picket planters. $5 a piece. Man, these were half that. These were like $2.50, maybe $3 a piece. I haven't been to a Home Depot in a long time, neither. We don't have any around here. They had one in Rocky Mount. It closed. I don't know about Greenville because I used to live in Rocky Mount. I've only been living in Greenville for about 5 years. Appreciate it, Charlie. Yeah, I had a piece, Mike, last night on the table saw. One of these pickets here, I was running it through the table saw, and when it came off the back, it fell off onto the floor, and I had to throw that piece away because it was too brittle. So I made sure everything here was good to go. I don't know if I think it caught a knot or something, but it completely just fell off like it was rotten on the inside. Yeah, Mike, I've heard a lot of people are having issues getting cedar this year for the cedar fence pickets. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you were in here, Mike, but the video I released this morning, that was cedar, but that was like a 1x4 or something. I think it was 2 1x4s. Yeah, 2 1x4s that I made that out of. And the price on those are at least $20 a board. I'm not doing that. Living in Raleigh. Must be what it means. It changes the fall and spring. Summer. Texas is hot. Hotter and hottest. Sometimes a cold front. Yeah, I've been to Dallas, Texas one time about 2 years ago, man. It was pretty nice because I went in November, but it was still pretty warm. It was definitely the winter hadn't hit Texas. Yeah, if winter does hit Texas. Cool thing about Texas though is a few years, I don't know if you have kids or if you guys like sports, there's a channel called Dude Perfect that I got my oldest son into a couple years ago, and he's a really huge fan. So I got to go to their location where they were doing their videos and take pictures of the outside of the building. They unfortunately wouldn't let you in. They didn't have no merchandise because I would have bought them some. But it was still cool to see where they filmed outside a lot. So it was still kind of cool to see that and take pictures for him. So now he's upset that he didn't get to go, and he's been begging me for 2 years to take him to Texas to see Dude Perfect. I told him we're going to get to go eventually. So he went to most of the sold planters of my patriotic crosses. Nice, Julie. I've seen the patriotic crosses. I don't know if they were yours or not, but I've seen them somewhere, and they were super cool. I thought about making one of those. I thought about doing it as an Easter video, but I came across a little too late. But those patriotic crosses are cool. I really like those because I make a lot of the flags. And I do those sell pretty well. So I haven't put a flag on anything else like a cross or anything yet. The sun is swooping out of the sky and kill you. Yeah, that's it. I do know that level, Mike. Yeah, that's I've heard it can get hot in Texas. I'm sure it's probably like Florida. I've been to Florida a few times, and my God, it is. It's hotter than hell in Florida. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of you guys have been in North Carolina. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Raleigh's. I used to live about an hour from Raleigh. I'm from Rocky Mount, so it's in between. Rocky Mount's in between here in Raleigh. Now I'm in Greenville. I'm about 10 minutes from East Carolina University. Gotcha, Mike. Yeah, Durham's a little bit farther. That's on the other side of Raleigh from here. It's not every other weekend or so. Lord, I miss it. Yeah, Topsail Island's a beautiful beach. I was at the beach today. I went to Atlantic Beach, Emerald Isle area. I really enjoyed Outer Banks, though. I really want to move out there. I've just got to convince my wife to move to the Outer Banks. I've got a lot of friends out in Outer Banks, and I played music out there for 13 years, so I know like everybody out there. And it's a small beach; everybody knows your name and stuff. And so I figure that's good with kids. If I need, we have a support system there if we needed it. So I'm trying to slowly convince my wife to move to the Outer Banks. My wife's texting me real quick. Let me see what she said. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Apparently, our dog has an issue and needs to be seen at the vet on Monday. Our husky. Appreciate you hanging out, Charlie. That's decision. Have a good night. I can't live out that way. Leland, I've been to Leland before. Leland, that is out near around Raleigh, ain't it, Mike? Because my sister-in-law just moved up around Raleigh. What was the name of that town? I just made a flag for her a few weeks ago. Her and her boyfriend. Damn, what was the name of that? Started with a K, and I cannot think of it. It was only 54 degrees here. Where are you at, Julie? Did you say you were in Tennessee, or was that somebody else? That makes it horrible. There in Fort Myers. Kate Corrier, when I was younger, also so moving to Texas was easy because both hot. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, the humidity gets you. I'll see if I can get into it. Yeah, William, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Walsenburg ain't far. Appreciate it, Brandon. Yeah, she's got an issue. I think one of her anal glands might have busted. I was looking at it earlier today when we got back. So we'll get her to the vet on Monday. Indiana, I got you, Julie. Woo! I got the Indy 500 up there. As long as I've been to it. Got you, Mike. Yeah, Topsail ain't that far. Rainy, wet, and cold the next 4 days. That's what they got on the radar for us too, Julie, so don't feel too bad. I think today was the last nice day, and then the next 3 or 4 days is supposed to be a monsoon of water. But fastest quarter-mile track in your town. So I used to race go-karts. There's one, I don't know if it's in frame there, but there's one. No, it's not. I can see it. Right here, that used to be my dad's. I'm redoing that and for Boondock Jr. He wants to race. And then I've got mine up in a ceiling with Flexi Mounts as a sponsor of one of the videos I did a while back. Super cool. So mine's up there in the ceiling that I've raced. I used to race from 9 years old to about 14 or 15, and then I raced again. No, I was about 16 when I stopped doing that, and then I've raced again a few times about 5 years ago. But I'm trying to get back in that as well. It's between that music and then YouTube, that's a lot going on, especially on the weekends. But they're made for dirt track racing. I've raced on some asphalt, which is fun on the go-karts. They go about 70 to 80 miles an hour. But it is fun. I've always wanted to go check out the Indianapolis racetrack. Winchester Speedway got you. My brother, he runs X-Class Super Modified Racing Lawnmowers. Oh, no, I know some people that have done racing lawnmowers. I don't know anybody that does it now, but I used to know quite a few people that does racing lawnmowers. That's a big sport, bigger than I thought it was. Man, them lawnmowers would go, too. Yeah, and they are loud, man. They'll bust your damn eardrums, Mike. I had one guy kept a tennis ball on a muffler that comes out the top of his riding lawnmower. And that thing would shoot it all across the yard. Man, we do tractor pulls around here. I don't know how big tractor pulls are, but we basically get a big ass weight and see how far your lawnmower or truck or whatever can pull it until it quits. Right, Mike? I'm curious, out there in Indiana or Tennessee and all that, wherever you guys are from, in Texas, do y'all have tractor pulls? Okay, Julie, you do have tractor pulls, right? Is that what you're saying here too? I didn't know how big tractor pulls were. Gotcha, Julie. Yeah, tractor pulls are fun. We have like 3 or 4 a year around here. Tennessee does too. Gotcha, William. Yeah, they can. They're definitely fun. I've gone to them since I was a kid. Ran demo derby. Nice. What is the demo derby? West Texas. All of our boys are rock climbers. They'll go more like hill in the riverbeds. Well, if you're from Raleigh, I'm sure you've heard of Busco Beach. That's the ATV park we got from the Mudders. We don't really do rock climbing around here. I've seen the videos of rock climbing. That looks a little sketchy. Julie, we got quite a bit of rodeos around, Julie. One of my good buddies, he was my best man at my wedding, was a bull rider for a while. He's a really good friend of mine. And then I actually, you people from Raleigh, I used to date a girl in high school from Raleigh, and her parents sponsored bull riders. So I was around that crowd for a little while in Raleigh, a long time ago, probably 15 years ago. Just about, because I was 16 when I dated her. Oh yeah. Demolition Derby. Yeah, gotcha, William. Those are fun too. So we have a track where they do I used to race go-karts there. They quit doing that, and they just do the cars now, like late models and stuff. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but so cars on dirt oval tracks. And once a year they do a big race, and they do the Demolition Derby there, and those get wild. Because 9 times out of 10, it's drivers that already had a big rage against each other all year, and they're just trying to take each other out. Those get pretty crazy. The guy that his grandparents own the racetrack, he's my age. Me and him used to race go-karts together. Good friend of mine. He was getting out of his car one night at that big race doing a destruction derby. And his car was stopped up against a wall. He was getting out, and he had jumped over a cement wall just in time because another car ran right into him. Going with a friend of one in Kingsport, Tennessee. Nice, William. I know they have a lot of those around on the outskirts of the Outer Banks. There's not really a lot of demo derbies around here in Greenville, but probably about an hour and a half away, 2 hours maybe. May 31st. Nice, William. Well, I hope you guys have fun, man. Derby I ever seen was trailer pull camper, trailer behind you. Oh, Mike, I've seen those on YouTube. Yeah, they do a regular racing on an oval track, but they have campers pulling behind them. I ain't dealing with that. I ain't doing that. I'm done some crazy shit in my days, but I'm not doing that. I'm not racing with a camper pulling behind me. And the buses too. I've seen the buses and semi trucks go at it on like some weird PBS channel on TV, and that stuff gets wild, man. Yeah, and it's a figure eight. Yeah, I've seen those, Mike. Man, I ain't doing that. Oh, they're gonna have the school bus derby. I haven't seen the school bus derby. I've seen them race the school buses. I bet that leaves a mess too. I don't know. School buses are metal. They're pretty strong there. I've seen what Mike's talking about. Them campers will shred, man. Stuff goes everywhere on them. Well, that'll be fun, William, man. I hope you have a good time, dude. Right, Mike? Blow up like a damn thing of insulation. I think this thing here has had it. A lawnmower derby? I've heard of lawnmower racing, but I have not heard of a lawnmower derby. Let me go home missing a kneecap. Yeah, that sounds a little sketchy with the lawnmowers. I guess I'm thinking the lawnmowers like Mike was talking about earlier to go 95 miles an hour. I would not do that. Phone had died. I'm gonna move this a little closer so you guys will be able to hear me still. Still got everybody in here? I can't see what you guys are typing. One sec, guys. Right, there we go. There we go. Should be good now. There we go. I got you guys back now. Sorry about that, guys. Phone died. Yeah, Brandon, I'm going to stain the bottom as well. Yeah, I'm gonna stain the bottom as well. Nice, Julie. I'm excited to check that recipe out. Yeah, Mike, just spit on it. It'll run better. But yeah, I'm going to stain the bottom as well. At least the bottom of the feet. If this guy wasn't so particular and had a list of expectations for this thing, I wouldn't really worry about it. But since I've already talked to him and found out the kind of person he is, I'm going to go ahead and, which there's nothing wrong with that, be particular, but I'm gonna go ahead and just stain the whole thing, make sure everything's nice and sealed. That way he doesn't have anything to complain about. Yeah, Mike, he ordered it custom. So I was just doing the 16 by 16. He actually put in an order and then canceled on it after I already made it. And then he requested this and sent me the money for it up front, or sent me half the money up front because I said, man, I'm not doing this again. So we got it good. We're good to go. But yeah, this is a 36 by 36. I usually make the 16 by 16s. Oh dang, William, man, I wish I knew that. I've got a project coming up where I just bought a bunch of hooks for coat racks. It's not necessarily a coat rack that I'm making, so y'all be sure to watch the video. But I plan on having that out next week. Yeah. Oh, Mike, you want in here? So the guy that ordered this has requested no brad nails, 36 by 36, and had to be stained a dark brown. And then he told me last night after I already started with it, he was like, I want it to look decorative. I'm like, well, what do you want on it? He was like, oh, the ones like you made. He said, I don't want it just to be square. I want it decorative like the smaller ones you made. I'm like, man, that is literally a square box. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, if that's fine, okay. She was so piggy. Yes, and screwed together, William. Thanks. Yeah, he wanted everything screwed. With stainless steel screws, I did not do the stainless steel screws because I figured decking screws would probably be just as good. So I just got him some decking screws. Bad thing is I had a shit ton of 1 5/8 here that were too long and they would have gone through, so I had to go out and buy a special box of 1 1/4 inch. So I did lose some money on this there. And I had the stain, but I didn't have enough to do one this size. So I had to go buy more stains. So I'm really kind of breaking even on this, and I'm not really happy about it. By the time it's all said and done, time and effort, I'm really kind of breaking even on it. But the next one will be a profit. I at least hope it's a profit. Check something real quick. Oh, it froze again? Okay. I'm making a pretty good profit on the planters, William. It's just this one in particular the guy was real picky. And I agreed to it, and I didn't charge him enough like I should have. I'll take full blame for that. And I thought price and materials and stuff, I had everything covered, but that was my fault I miscalculated on that. So I will take full responsibility. There's only about, I think, I've seen like 3 other people doing planter boxes around here. And we're all kind of neck and neck on prices, so it's kind of who gets luck of the draw, really. I've started an Etsy within the last few weeks, and I've had a few people click on my stuff, but I haven't had any purchases yet. I'm hoping to start getting a few buyers here soon, which I've only got one thing listed right now. I plan on adding at least 2 more, if not 3, of some of my older projects to that. I'm trying to start with something small enough that's easy to ship, so I can kind of guess how much shipping's going to be, but it's definitely a learning curve. I've done a lot of homework on it, and I'm still feel like I am lost on shipping costs and stuff like that. All right. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me on a Saturday night. I know it's getting a little late, almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to flip this over real quick and roll it and probably be calling it a night. As soon as I can get back in the shop. Are you away from the shop now, William? My wife wants me to make a bench for the backyard too. I got that video coming up soon. I've got a lot of cool summer projects coming up. I'll still see me there. I'll definitely be spraying the next one. I have to do like this. Gotcha, William. So the bad thing about my shop, oh man, I just spilled stain everywhere. The bad thing about my shop is that it's a metal building, and if you want to film out here, if I'm trying to film that day and it's raining, it's not happening, because with the metal roof, all you can hear is the rain. Now, I've got the ceiling insulated, but the walls are not, and it can be drizzling outside, and it sounds like golf balls are hitting the roof sometimes. It is rough. It'd be great for sleeping with a metal roof, but not for trying to film videos. That's about the same size as mine, William. This is a 24 by 30. So, same size. All 10 by 6 shed now. So you'll definitely love the upgrade. For sure. How much have they started building it yet, William? Sawdust and Doodles, how you doing? Doing good. Staining this 36 by 36 planter box for a customer. I'm going to give it off to him tomorrow. Went to the beach today, had a good time there. How about you, Sawdust? You're fine, Mike. Yes, hands are alright. I got a chunk cut out of my thumb. I don't know what I cut it on underneath that router table, but it cut the crap out of me. It did not feel good. I was debating on putting that in there too. I was like, man, I don't want people thinking I'm a wuss or something. Oh, he nicked his thumb. I'm gonna cry about it. I did it more or less as a joke, just kind of hold people's attention. Oh, what happened? You know. I went to Atlantic Beach today, Emerald Isle area. It's on the coast of North Carolina. Gotcha, William. That's the thing with my outdoor kitchen, man. I've had it ready to go for a while. I needed some help with some plywood on the gable ends, and I'm like, man, I just cannot get the plywood up there by myself because I was using 3/4 inch. So I had to wait for somebody to help pass it up to me and help me get it on. If it wasn't for that, that thing would have been done a while ago. Nice. How's the, I think you were building a trash can last time I saw you? Or last time I saw something, one of your videos? How was that coming along? I think it was about done when I saw the video. The wooden trash can. Awesome. She loved it. Nice. Gotcha. I have been to Florida several times, and I don't think I've ever been to a Florida beach. So I've been around the beach, but I have not been to the beach. Thing is almost done, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me on a Saturday night. I really do appreciate it. And we got 20 people in here. I hope you guys are hitting that like button. Please do. Johnson. Wood fixture hardware. Gotcha. That sounds pretty easy enough. So appreciate it, Mike. Hey, Kimber, how you doing? I hear you, William. I've been to what was the name of that beach? It's over on the Texas side. What was it? It's not Kissimmee. It was Florence. No, that's South Carolina. Man, I'm stumped. Can't think of the name of that. What was it? That's gonna bother me now. It's been a long time. I was doing a job out there working on a Belk store. We were doing some floor tile replacements at a Belk Tyler store. What was the name of that town? Because we started off in Orlando, because I took Boondock Jr. to Disney World, and then we made a vacation out of it because we went about 6 hours away to that place and did a tile replacement job on some flooring. Appreciate it, Big Max. Hope you're doing good, man. We got 22 watching. We got 18 likes. Come on, guys. Help me out here. We'll get to know each other. Absolutely, Brandon. That's I've said it time and time again, man. This is the nicest, most welcoming community in woodworking that I've. Woodworking as a whole has been the most welcoming community that I've ever experienced. Especially being in music where everybody's kind of a dog-eat-dog world. It's nice to step back and be part of something like this where everybody's encouraging and helpful. I missed a spot. Probably missed a few spots on this. I ain't done with it yet. No, it wasn't South Padre. No. Yeah, Florida. Rooster last night. Oh no, Kimber, I hate to hear that. Daniel, I'm trying, man. I'll keep talking. Yeah, I'm in big trouble now, Mike. Right. Dan's like the foreman, I better start back up working again. I think that is What's up, Lenny? How you doing, man? Appreciate you hanging in. Other than a few touch-up spots, guys, I think that is going to do it. I've got to put the ceiling on tomorrow. Right, Mike? I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me, though. We got 23 likes. Everybody, please hit that like button for me. So, Lenny, this was a 36 by 36 inch planter box the customer wanted. That had to be screwed, no brad nails, stained brown, and he had a lot of demands on it. Thank you guys. Mike, Kimber, Julie, thank y'all. Yeah, it had to be screwed in, no nails, stained brown. He wanted 36 by 36. So it's definitely custom. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, screwed, no brad nails. Yeah. He didn't want a brad nail. I usually brad nail them together. He didn't want any brad nails. He wants everything screwed together. So we made it happen. But I'm going to hang out for maybe 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. So maybe 5 more minutes or so. Yeah, Brandon, just a few touch-ups and it'll be good to go. I'll move you guys a little closer so I can see you. I have 15 bar stools in this shop, and I'm sitting on a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, I treated fence picks, Lenny. On my phone. Gotcha, Kimber. Add a dab of glue, right? I appreciate you tuning in, though. I really did. Daniel's a great guy. I've learned a lot from Daniel's videos. He's very informational, and made friends with him over the last 6, 7, 8 months or so. I started this channel, I think, 8 or 9 months ago. So in that time, made pretty good friends with Daniel. So I'll reach out to him if I ever have any kind of questions or anything. So that's a cool shot of the shop. I'm about to start doing videos from down here. This is about to be my new intro. I ain't sitting behind a desk anymore. I'm gonna sit right here. Oh, Mike, man, my shop is torn apart right now, man. This is no. I've got a big pile of stuff over here that's not usually there. Big pile. I got stuff everywhere that's not in its right spot. And I'm gonna be working on that probably tomorrow and sometime this week. Yeah, the lives are fun, William. I like engaging with everybody, getting to know everybody a little better. Right, Brandon? All right, William, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'll definitely keep you in mind, especially for I want to do some maybe some coffee tables down the road. I need some metal legs. I don't know if you do metal legs or not. I'd love to get together with you today, man. That'd be cool. Absolutely, Big Max. Everybody's like I said, everybody in this woodworking community I found has been very supportive and very helpful. And they do work together great. That's why we have a big group chat. A bunch of people coming together and hanging out. I'm the same way, Mike, man. I focus in on it. Cool, thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. Yep, Boondock Builds at gmail.com. Thank you, Kimber. That's because you haven't seen what I wanted you. That's because you're only seeing what I want you to see, Big Max. This part looks clean. Everything else does not. I feel you, Mike. Oh, man. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am tired. I need a shower, and I'm going to bed. It's 11 o'clock here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to do some quick touch-ups on this before I hit the sack, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. Check out the video I put out this morning if you haven't already. It was a really fun build, really cool. I need a shop cat. And thank you guys for hanging out. Please hit that like button before you go, but thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good night. Mike, Lenny, Kimber, Brandon, William, thank you guys. Heidi, thank y'all. And Julie as well, thank you guys. Big Mex, good to see you guys. Thank y'all. Everybody have a good night.